Greetings and welcome back to Big Bacon's Collection. I'm your host, Big Bacon. Today we're going to be looking at the G.I. Joe figure subscription service, Barricade. That's right, I do believe this is my first FSS we've reviewed. For those who aren't familiar, at some point during the modern figure run, somebody had a great idea to make a membership club where you had to pay for a membership, and then every year there were X many figures released, and you had to buy the figures at a well-inflated price. But that being said, they released a lot of the figures that we were not going to be getting in the main line. Barricade being one of them. So having the original back when I was younger, I love that figure. Honestly speaking, the backpack rig for the battering ram cannon was probably one of the coolest setups for the spring-loaded weapon systems that I'd seen. And while they did not recreate that with this figure, just having it in a modern form is really kind of nice. So, as always, we're going to look at the accessories, we're going to look at the figure, check the articulation, gear them up, and get them up on the shelf. So first and foremost, comes with a helmet. Now, yes, the base of this is just a really dull golden color. A little bit of red here on the visor, a little bit more on the back. The visor does open up. And anybody who owns any Riser Cobra figures knows that this is the Delta 6 helmet. And we'll get back to that in a minute. Comes with a small submachine gun. Basic gray color. Detail and sculpt it's adequate. I'm not going to say it's great. I'm not going to say it's terrible. But it is what it is. Comes with a small blue pistol. And actually, this doesn't even look like a pistol. This looks like a damn taser. And we'll get back to that in a minute. Scope-wise, it's not terrible. Not quite what I was expecting for a sidearm. And then he's got a small handheld battering axe. Wider end for knocking in doors, serrated edge for removing the locking mechanisms. Long handle, also done in this blue. And the 25th anniversary style stand. Dual peg, G.I. Joe on top, Barricade there. Now let's look at the figure. Sorry about that. We have our Tom Cruise likeness. Little bit of side light. Okay. This eye is looking straight ahead. This eye is looking that way. I'm glad this figure came with a helmet, especially when I consider what I paid for it. Hair is nicely sculpted though. Paint is on point with the hair. One eyebrow doesn't seem to extend all the way. It's like the end of that one just disappeared. Moving on to the body. The body has an undersuit that's in that same blue color as that taser, with a golden, some areas are matte, some are shiny. Yes, this is a complete reuse of the Delta 6 accelerator suit body. Except for the belt. The belt, I believe, came from a Cobra Elite Trooper. So it has pistol magazines, handcuffs, a radio, and a hang-down holster. Articulation-wise, head is on a ball joint, so minimal up and down. Tiny bit of tilt. Rotation. Arms hinge up above 90. They will rotate all the way around. Single jointed elbow comes up to Now, this is a unique situation because depending on which way you turn the arm, you get more articulation. There you get about 45, but it locks in because they had to cut a square into this gauntlet piece for there to be any articulation. And depending on which way you face it, it'll either keep it from going all the way or lock it in place. Hands do rotate, no hinging. Torso cut allows for only that much back, that much forward. No tilt, but rotation. It's not even a true torso cut, it's like mid-waist cut. Legs, we'll do the full Jean-Claude. They are on they are on a metal T-hook. I don't know why I put that back already. Double jointed knee, comes up that far. Feet rotate, hinge back only this far. Forward that far. No rocker pin. So now it's time to gear him up. So we're going to put this little blue taser into the holster. And it does fit down in there snugly. I just wish that this holster laid flatter against the figure. We're going to cover the side eye with the helmet. Let's go ahead and lock this thing in over here. And I'm going to put the hammer in this hand. And it doesn't fit in there greatly. In fact, it kind of barely fits in there. And there we have them. Barricade, all geared up and ready to go. So what do you say we take a moment and get him up on the shelf? And there you have them. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you all next time.